Hello, hello, chat. Look, look at the kind of ridiculous ass shit they ban you for. I call this. I think it was a he/she. I call this he/she a shrimp. They banned me for it. Is shrimp a bad word, guys? I forgot. Those Chinamen are on their stuff. I'll tell you that. Ugh. It's almost like they were beaten into submission or something. Alright, let's continue. I want to appeal it, but I'll probably say no. Earlier today, I was watching some TikTok content, and I noticed there's a lot of tranny chasers in TikTok comments. You know what I mean? Oh, 1 second. Let me do this with my kick. Might as well adjust it. Oh, my kick fucking loves to play the sound. There we go. Continue. Where is it? I think I had it. I think I put some comments under it. I don't know where I can put. Where I can go see where I put my comments, but let's see. Wait. I put a funny comment. Let's see this one. Did the response?
I will never understand why.
Oh yeah, I made this video because men that do that are total psychopaths. Ever since they go from their girl demeanor. Yeah, this guy was agreeing with me. That's not the comment. This guy liked my video but unliked it. That's funny.
One of my favorite things is when someone will come onto my page and they'll comment under comments or they'll comment on my posts and they'll be like, "That's a man, dude. That's gay, bro." And it's like,
it is.
Babe,
They
know that I'm.
Is it not gay? Am I confused? Guys, when you touch dicks, is it not gay? Like, how do they expect for you to be like, oh yeah, dude, cock, that's cool. I'm just cool. Like, how do they expect you wrap your mind around? Oh, it looks like a woman, but it's actually a dude who spent years. That's the creepy part. You spent years look like you put effort into this shit. That's weird. That's not that's kind of creepy. If we're gonna be honest, guys, if you put effort into looking like a woman, that's kind of creepy. It doesn't come off as like, oh, it doesn't come off as like, oh, charming to dudes. It comes off as creepy. Like, there's a lot, like, if you put effort into something, you mean that shit. Like, there's a lot of things I don't put effort in, and the things I do, I like. So it's just like it comes off to guys as like, it just comes off as weird. Like, why'd you spend years trying to look like a chick to like trick me? And then what? And then what, bitch? I get goosebumps thinking about the guys who get tricked. It's kind of hilarious at the same time. Anyways, let's replay this video.
Like, it's not, you're not revealing a secret, you're not exposing them. They know that I'm trans.
Right.
They know.
Right.
And they like it. That's why they're here. Like, get a life.
Ooh. Let's play that again. I want to replay that.
One of my favorite things is when someone will come onto my page and they'll comment under comments or they'll comment on my posts and they'll be like, "That's a man, dude.
That's a dude,
gay, bro.
That's gay, bro.
Like,
it is.
Babe, they know that I'm trans. Like, it's not, you're not revealing a secret, you're not exposing them. They know that I'm trans. They know and they like it. That's why they're here. Like,
Speaking of, let's check out the comments and put the music back on. The music back on for you guys, huh? I posted, damn, a lot of creep, a lot of creep old men in these comments, tranny chasers. And that's what we're gonna do. I was scrolling through TikTok. I happened to check it out and find this comment section. Okay, 1 second. Let me just do this. There we go. I happened to find this comment section. Oh shit. Fuck up. Ooh. Maybe I shouldn't use that one. And what I noticed is, sorry guys, I kept getting distracted. I gotta stop doing that during the streams, man. It's really poor taste. I noticed a lot of dudes in here. Let's see, any guy who says quote unquote beautiful, hey beautiful, how's your day doing, beautiful, you look, oh, you look so sexy, you look so good. Don't believe those haters. We're gonna check out their profile. And yeah, starting with this guy, Black Wolf Bodhi. Okay, it's giving me Indian vibes. It's giving me old man, old dad, old father ass nigga, should be taking care of their kids ass nigga. But in this comment section jerking off. So we're gonna check them out. Oh, there we go. Look at this look at this tranny trying to get some attention. Oh, guys, what'd I tell you? Am I not on the money? Am I not correct? What'd I tell you? Whose dad is this? At least this is working again. Cool. Alright, my thing should be back. Nice. My bad guys, disconnected a little bit there. But yeah, this is someone's father, and that's kind of hilarious. This is someone's dada talking about.
one of my favorite things is
Talking about beautiful in this comment section. Just gooning to tranny. Oh, open a new tab. We'll open this in another tab. Let's see the video of this guy. Why do they always look autistic? The tranny chasers. They always look like they're like on the spectrum a little bit. You know what I mean? Like, what's this dude doing in tranny comment sections? He looks like the type of guy who would be there. Like, just look at this picture, bro. What the fuck is this? He's definitely on the spectrum a little bit. I shouldn't be too mean.
Remember this. God made you different, so don't mess that up by...
Hello, my name is Black Wolf. That was your first mistake. You should drop that shit when you're around like 13. You should be like, cringe, and then like erase it from like your history. That was your first mistake. Introducing I should put that in the comments, but he has no comments for a reason, so he kind of looks like a serial killer. Like he'd come into my house with a hatchet and shot me up. So I'm not gonna say too much about him, honestly. He's a cool guy. He's a cool guy in trendy comment sections going, oh, beautiful. Yet, like, when was this uploaded? No, not leave the page. Oh, it's the 4th, like this month. He's begging for like, oh, yo, my name is Black Wolf. Ugh. Ugh. Okay, guys. If you call yourself Black Wolf, it either means 1, you're on the spectrum. 2, you're like actually like something's wrong with you, dude. I'm trying to be nice about this, but like you're like 50 something at least talking about Black Wolf. What's with the shaven head, bro? Put on a wig or something, nigga. Put on a wig or something, bro. That shit look creepy as hell. What's this angle? Where are you at? This liminal ass space ass background. This shit looks like it's a horror pasta ass background, bro. Where are you at? And taking a dim ass pic with this random ass light from nowhere. Where's this fucking light coming from, bro? Why'd you feel like it was a good idea to take it from this angle? There's a lot of things wrong with this pic. So he's definitely, I'm gonna give it like a 70-30 that he's on the spectrum, because he could just be a creepy dude who has a little socially autistic. The Black Wolf kind of give it away. Let's continue. How is everyone? I can't even finish reading. Yeah, he's definitely autistic. Now it's more like 50-50, because autistic people definitely like ask you how your day is for no reason. Like, oh, I'm good, I guess. How's your day, guy? Like, he might definitely be on the spectrum a little bit, because because you can just tell with the way it's written. I'm 37. We know. We can tell. You don't need a description. If you want to chat, just message me. Okay? Yeah, he's on the spectrum. It's something Chris Chan could have written. Probably got it from Chris Chan. So 3 people saved it, making fun of this dude. That's fucked up. But he does love tranny cock, and that's funny. Extremely beautiful and very cute. Let's see who this guy is. Yeah. Oh yeah, you better not. This guy's smart. This guy's smarter than the average bear, huh? Profile's not on there, buddy. This guy's got some intelligence behind him. Are his likes? Can I see who he's following? He's following a tranny, another tranny. Let's see how many trannies he's following. Yeah, tranny chaser. No. Spot him from a mile away. With the comment alone, obviously, but like, come on, dude. A cross-dresser? Oh, a little spicy. A little spicy. Bro made this account just to goon. And that's kind of hilarious. Oh yeah, let me go back to this. You're very beautiful. God, there's so many of these guys. It's gonna take me forever to get through all these tranny chasers. Oh, GTF. Let's see. Okay, account is private. That's good. You don't want to see all 49 of those. I'll put money down as are trannies, and that's funny. Absolutely breathtaking. Let's see who Matt Ham. Ham is correct, bro. I would have gone with pork, but you do you. Matt Pork Chop. Matt Spit Roast. Guys, help me here. I'm coming up with all of these jokes myself. Come on. I need some help. Matt Pork Chop. Matt Good on a grill. Matt. Ah, shit. Let's see.
Fuck that bitch. I don't give a fuck about none of this shit. Leave me alone, don't take my phone. That ain't what it is. I'm on what you want. Fuck that bitch. I don't give a fuck about.
Empty ass room, bro. Who you making this video for? Who you making this video for, bro? Get a girlfriend. Bro in a fucking, what is that? Bro in a 4x8 fucking trailer home. Bro's in the back of a truck, an 8-wheeler. He decked out an 8-wheeler and put some signs up and is making this video at the same time. Nothing better than tranny cock on a Sunday afternoon. Good on you, man. I'm not gonna watch too many of these videos, but maybe I will because they're kind of funny. It's kind of funny watching these, knowing they're gooning to trannies. Oh, I put it on mute, my guys. I'm gonna leave it on mute. Actually, we don't need to hear that shit. You know who does this? Gay men. Like, what are you doing, bro? You don't have any friends to tell you to knock this shit off. You don't have people to go, "Oh, cringe. That's kind of cringe, dude. I wouldn't post that." You don't got no homies around to be like, "Man, you keep making those videos, you're gonna end up loving tranny cock or something. You're gonna end up turning gay." Women make these videos. This guy's singing to some gay ass song. Lean on me. What a faggot. I don't know, he just looks so soft and cringe. You know? Like, this shit is cringe, dude. That's funny. That's funny. I'm kind of just bullying him. But it's funny. It's funny that you're in trannies comment sections sucking tranny cock and at the same time making these gay ass videos. Like, I can line them up, guy. You're afraid of your face or something? Why are you fucking making these simp ass videos? This is because you're fat. That doesn't matter, dude. Get over it. Let's hear this one. Another tranny chaser. We'll be here for a little bit. "42. Torture survivor." Okay, so he's a schizo too. That's what I'm getting. He's also a schizo. What do you mean torture survivor? Look at this shit. What the fuck is this profile picture? Oh, he's a schizo for real. Okay, our first schizo. That's cool. System deletes DMs. Okay. ASD, I don't know what that means. PTSD. Diddy. Oh yeah, he's definitely a schizo. He's posting psychiatrist TikToks. Yeah. Let's leave this guy alone. You're pretty. Yeah, a schizo would say that. You're just beautiful. Ignore them. Let's check out this guy. Hey, Granddad. What are you doing on TikTok, sir? Sir, what are you doing? What are you doing in tranny comment sections? Talk about you're pretty. Ignore them. Do you suck tranny cock, sir? Because it kind of looks like it. That's what it's giving. That's the vibe you're giving, my guy. Yo, why does he look so unhappy? Is that me? Am I just picking up that vibe? He kind of looks unhappy. He might just tune out himself. He might be jealous of how pretty he looks. I don't know, dude. This is just weird. I don't know why you'd upload your pic and say this stuff. What's with the dead eyes? A little misshapen banana head. That happens. It's okay, guy. Oh, he definitely likes Tranny Cock. So he's a leftist who likes cats and PP. He likes cats and PP, and he doesn't like Donald Trump. See what this jerk off's got to say. It's gonna be too funny.
It's a pure belter.
I could tell from a fucking mile away it was a Brit, it was a Eurofag. I could fucking tell. You could tell those cocksuckers from a mile away. I didn't want to say anything, but I could tell it was a fucking Brit. Of course, a Brit Eurofag lefty. Is under some tranny comment section talking about, where is he? Oh, you're beautiful, love. Just ignore him. Just ignore him, love. From 2 days ago. So you know he's checking this shit out. You're a fucking Brit. It's always a fucking Englandoid. It's always a Eurofag. The thing is, their people, just their entire country and their government, you know? I like their accents. I just hate everything else.
Right, here goes. If it wasn't for your wellies, war with...
Well, he's alright. We's got into war with Boston. We's got into war with Scotland. Ma'am, if you pull down your pants, please. I want to see what you're packing. Is it an 8 or 9 incher? Can you put it on my face real quick? Can you slap it on my face? Slap it in between my cheeks. Oh, I'd really love that, mate. This Euro Brit tranny Jason. Hold up. That's a different panel. Sorry for flashing me with the screen there. Yeah, these this Eurofags in the tranny comment section lusting. Yeah, he wants us to take his opinion on anything. Look at this. Guys, I want to make this my picture. I'm gonna save this. I want to make this my profile picture. Give me a second. Give me a second. I'm gonna save this for later. Gotta make a fucking tab. I gotta make a funny pics tab. Give me a sec, guys. I gotta save this. I really can't stop laughing at his face. It's actually fucking killing me. Let me save it as Eurofag number 1. Well, he'll be the first one. There'll be plenty more to come. Euro. Eurofag 1. Okay, Eurofag 1 has been saved. Let's go back to his videos.
Would you be? You'd be in the hospital or in the infirmary. You'd have the dose of the flu or even pleurisy if it wasn't for your red wellies. Love you. Bye. Hello, folks.
What the
I've got a
fuck?
Scottish song for you. It's a pure belter. Right, here goes. If it wasn't for your wellies, where would you be?
Let me pause the music for a sec so we can hear this beautiful singing.
You'd be in the hospital or in the infirmary. You'd have the dose of the flu or even pleurisy if it wasn't for your red wellies. Love you. Bye. Hello, folks. I've got a wee Scottish song for you.
I'm gonna type in
It's a
cringe
pure
in his comments.
belter. Right, here goes. If it wasn't for your wellies, where would you be?
There you go,
You'd
guy.
be in the hospital.
All right, let's go back. Funny picture though. I'll give you that. Funny face. That's exactly why I'm here. Okay, let's check out this guy. Smart. Another smart one. They're getting too smart for me, guys. I'll check out the ones with the profile pics. All I can say is just wow. Okay. We'll not check out too many of these, but we'll go till feel like cooking dinner or something. You know how it is. I feel like cooking some lunch. Here's this guy. Oh yeah, I forgot. Let me get rid of this pig. Why does it look? Why does it look like he's crying? What the hell? What are you crying about, guy? Are you okay? It just... It tastes so good. Oh, Mr. Trini Coxter. You're being too rough. Why is he crying? I want to save this picture too, guys. All these guys have the funniest faces and it kills me. I'm gonna call him the crying chaser. The teary-eyed cock lover. Yeah. That's a good name. The teary-eyed. There's a dash there. Give me a sec. You guys like the background music? Nice. The teary-eyed cock lover. Yeah, another pic saved. Why are these pics so funny? All these tranny chasers got the funniest pictures in the comments. This one's nice. We'll click on the ones we'll click on the ones, what's it called? With profile pictures to save ourselves some time, huh? Another one. Let me delete these pics before I start getting overwhelmed with tabs. I need to learn how to zoom in more. What the fuck is wrong with me? How do I not know the zoom in tab? I know I can zoom in farther than this. Come on now. Am I retarded? I might be retarded, guys. What is the zoom in button? Oh my fucking god. There we go. What's in his eyes? He's sitting alone. Lamau! This family's probably just out. Blue chair. Orange juice. Some ciggies. Yeah, a little bit of ciggy. A little bit of a cigarette. He's just at the beach. A nice looking beach. Yeah, normal photo. This one's not too funny, so I don't think I'll save it. What's the fucking... Alright, my bad. Just reset. Normal photo, not funny. But another tranny chaser.
One of my favorite things.
Yeah. I'll do like 2 more of these, and then we'll find we'll move on to a different topic. Mexican tranny chaser, huh? Beautiful. I bet you think so. Okay. He reminds me. I'm trying to pin my finger on it. You guys ever seen Machete? You guys ever seen Machete? Let's check out some Machete. He reminds me of a certain Godfather. He reminds me of a certain Godfather. I had to think about it for a little bit, but it's unmistakable. Shout out my other streaming channel. Follow me there. Machete. Godfather. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm sorry, guys. It's a cool ass pic, bro. How do he go from this guy to this guy? What the hell? What the hell happened? It looks like a cross between Machete and like literally any random Indian dude. Any random Indian dude you see on the street. Just cross him with the Godfather from Machete, and you get this guy. Cool. Let us continue. He's a Canuck also. I don't know why that's so funny to me. He's posting old boomer man memes. You can tell. You can just tell. I hope someone takes me out. If this is just a natural progression of just becoming an old dude, God, please just take my life away. Because I don't want it. This is fucking awful. This is almost like some schizo shit. Anyways, 2 more. We'll check out 2 more and then continues to some other topics. Mostly related to trannies, but you know, we'll do this every once in a while. The DMB on this is really nice. Taken. Oh. Alright, let's continue. I'm gonna see if I can find some funny pics. You're beautiful, sweet, and amazing. That's probably another tranny. You can tell. From one, I can kind of tell from the profile picture. The long hair, the big forehead. These are signs, people, you have to look for. It's probably another tranny trying to make himself feel better. Let's check him out. If it's a trans chaser, that'd be hilarious. Oh! Ooh, I kind of don't want to zoom in on that picture. I think we're good. I think I'm good. Let's go ahead and just go ahead and report him for being such for being so fucking weird. Let's report him for being so fucking ugly. Alright, let's continue. Fuck. You're an amazing person. Check this one out. What if his thing just gets banned? That'd be hilarious. Ooh, who's this guy? Oh, he's definitely what the fuck? He looks kind of weird. What the fuck is that? He looks like a like an Oblivion character. Like what's your biggest fan? Y'all know that Oblivion character? That little annoying high elf? He looks like that annoying little... I kind of want to look at it. Like, ugh. It's kind of creepy, but it's also like unsettling in like a cool way. You know what I mean? Like a horror. Kind of like a horror poster. His eyes are just a little bit too far apart. Why are they shining? Why has he got like pink light? My bad, guys. My shitty fucking computer just likes to fuck with me and just disconnect my shit all the time. So you know how it is. You know what it be. Let's get back to it. Beautiful. You can always tell it's an old man whenever they put these one letter words. Like, get your old ass out of here, bruh. Talking about beautiful. Shouldn't you be at work or something? Beautiful. Fuck. That's so fucking creepy. It makes me never want to type beautiful ever. It makes me never want to say that shit to a chick ever. If I'm DMing a chick, I will never hit her up with just gorgeous. Just because I see this shit. And it takes me back. It fucks me up. Old ass tranny cock lover talking about beautiful. What's beautiful? Is the tip of... Oh, wait, it's the same guy. I didn't notice. It's Mr. Machete Man. It's Godfather. What's his name? Let me look him up. The Godfather from Machete. What's the name of the Godfather from Machete? Padre Benicio del Toro. Padre. We'll just call him Padre. You know, Padre Toro. Father Bolt. This is the father. Padre from fucking Machete, bro. You've gone a bad way ever since that movie, bro. Pretty Girl Beautiful. Let's check out this guy. Two more. Once we find two more funny ones, we'll be gone. Look at those dead fucking drunk eyes, dude. He's slosh off of mine. This looks like a Only Use Me Blade. What the hell is Only Use Me Blade doing in this comment section, bro? What the hell is it's the guy from Breaking Bad. I'm forgetting. Hank. What the fuck is Hank? In the comment section, we'll talk about beautiful. Guy slosh off his mind. Okay. One more. Let's find one more funny one, and then we'll do this again another time. And then I can switch. I won't end the stream, obviously. I'll just go on to a different topic. Do you think that'll pass? Do you think that gets past the... Do you think that gets past the filters? If I separate it out. No, those Chinamen are a little too smart for me. There we go. There we go. Nice. Got him. Got his ass. How my Wi-Fi is doing. Ooh. Did I see his picture? Yeah, let's check his picture out. Look, it's another Eurofag. Oh, the queen ass fucking Brit wanting to suck tranny cock with a kid. He's got a kid. Because this guy's lurking for on Tranny Cock with a kid. How about you focus on your son? You pervert. How about you focus. Duty. Like for real, bro. What are you doing? What are you doing in this comment section at all? I know you're not making fun of them like me. Nigga, you're gooning. I want to see this guy's follows. What is he watching? Let's see. Let's check out his follows. All right, this is the last one, guys. We're gonna make fun of this guy, and then maybe I don't have enough weed to take a long break. Yo, I'm really out of bud, and it's pissing me off. But we'll make fun of this guy a little bit, and then I'll probably go try to smoke whatever left of fucking mid-ass. You know what? My friend gave it to me for free, so I shouldn't be complaining. But this shit is mid, and it's making me angry. Like, I'm not get on to the fucking... I'm not talking too much. Alright. Yeah, after this, we'll, like, take a 15-minute break so I can get stoned, and then we'll just come back and make some fun of some more people. Look at you. Also, fucking... wherever you're fucking... I stream on multiple things, so wherever you're checking me out from, just follow me there, and I'll just keep streaming from there. You know, whichever one gets the most attention, I'll like try to make my main platform, but I'm usually on everything, so I stream about this stuff pretty often. I gotta cut these up into videos. Alright. Oops, my bad. Let's continue. Loud ass music, bruh. Relax. Put this shit on halfway. Just in case I get ear fucked the next time I open some. Big dude, bro. They're the same picture. They're the same picture, bro. They're the same picture. Well, I'm trying to find the difference here. What bro post? Bro backed up. Bro backed up a little bit from the mirror. Can I post pics on TikTok in the comment section? I don't think I can. All bro did was back up. Here we go. Bro. What are these pics? Before and after, nigga? Where? Am I blind? Well, that's the same picture, dog. Oh, just because the background's blurry, you think we can't tell that's the same room too? Bro blurred his background like that was gonna hide anything. January 28th. No. You're still ugly as shit, bro. You're still ugly as shit, bro. What are you trying to? Huh? Hey, go back to being fat at this point. And work out your arms a little bit, you shrimp. How do you lose? How do you? What the fuck is this? I gotta zoom into this picture, dude. I'm trying to zoom in. Did bro Photoshop this shit? What's this weird ass glitch right here, bro? Ain't no way this fatty's photoshopping pics. Alright, let's go to another one. He posted more. Bro, you got uglier. You somehow got uglier, bro. What's with the big ass cheeks? Bro lost weight and got uglier. That's crazy. And he loves tranny cock at the same time. I think that's a curse. I think ugly guys are just cursed to love tranny cock. Like, for real. Oh, bro lost weight and got uglier. Yeah, I spelled that wrong. My dumb ass. Should I post that? Oh, you guys can't see it, but I just typed bro lost weight and got uglier. Can you guys see that on the screen a little bit? Oh no, only I can. Okay, my bad. I'm not gonna post that. I've ragged on him enough. He gets it. I do want to watch some of his cringe ass pics though. Is that what he thinks he looks like, bro? Yeah. That's what you look like, bro. That's you. That's you, all right. We go from this to the. Oh, that's me. Oh, it's me, guys. There we go. That should help him. Let's bring him back to reality a little bit. All right. I think we're done here. Yeah. We'll check out some more. Got some funny videos saved up. We'll check out some more videos after I. No, I can keep going. Fuck it. I'll take the fucking break later. What the fuck?
One of my favorite things is when someone
They took down my comment. That's mean. I think I saved some funny videos in my profile. Also check out my TikTok profile. It's where all this is coming from, obviously. It's called Khan, K-A-N, K-H-A-N, obviously. K-H-A-N, the Immortal. Because the Conqueror was taken, and I'm kind of pissed. So we'll go with the Immortal.
How I told my ex I was trans. Wait. What? I want to ask you something, but I'm really scared. What is it? I think you know, but I'm not sure. Tell me. What do you think it's about? How I told my ex I was trans.
Red flag. What do you mean told your ex? How did he not know? How'd you not introduce yourself as that? And then like for the rest of his life he's gonna have to fucking deal with that shit. Like that's, you're lucky he didn't like actually in Minecraft guys kill you. Because that's fucked up. What do you mean? Oh, it's hard for bitch. Don't fucking make me go through all this weird shit and then like, oh, I'm actually a dude. Like he doesn't want to. Like, that's so fucking creepy. It's so fucking predatory. It's so creepy. It's so vile to pretend to be something and then like, it's hard for me to come out. Bitch, don't fucking talk. Then go find someone it's easy to come out with. Don't lie to me the whole time and then like make a TikTok about it after telling me. What a fucking that's crazy.
Wait. What? I want to ask you something, but I'm really scared. What is it? I think you know, but I'm not sure. Tell me. What do you think it's about? Just tell me. I'm really scared. Just tell me, OMG. Adia.
Cries. What a fucking
Just tell me,
faggot.
OMG.
You fucking cries after you like tricked me. And then like kiss, like kissing is like one of the most intimate like things you can do, more than sex, honestly. Well, not honestly, not more than sex, but you know what I mean. It's about up there. So like, even if you kiss someone before telling them, like you're lucky I don't take your life, bitch. You're lucky I don't you're lucky some guys don't put two and two together and be like, okay, this is a man trying to like get their fetish off. And to get my pride back, I have to kill him. I have to get my pride back. They've got to go. I can't have them walking around just telling people about this shit, making TikToks. No, that's and then they hit you in the head with a hammer and then bury you somewhere in the forest. That's what it's so funny how people forget how. Let me put on my background music back on. It's so funny how people forget that like how violent men are, people in general, but men specifically. And a lot of it has to do with respect. A lot of it has to do with pecking order, pretty much. If I had to put it bluntly, a lot of it has to do with pecking order. And if you feel disrespected, you can't let certain things pass, especially if others know about it. Especially if your bros, your homies, other guys who you respect and in turn respect you. If you let stuff like this pass, you're not seen as a man anymore. You're seen less than. And that's not something you can live down as a guy who cares about that stuff, which is most guys. You know? So for a tranny to like trick you and be like, oh yeah, we made out, but like I'm a woman. Like bitch. Let's grab the fuck. Trannies are so funny the way that they can just trick men and like get away with. It's like once you tell me you're a man, I feel less bad about murdering you. Do you understand? Like it isn't like, oh, you're a guy, oh you're a pervert, and I'm now a victim of your perversion. So I guess I have to get my pride back. I guess I gotta bury you in a hole somewhere, and then pretend like it never happened. Because that's what guys do. I hate how the world pretends. I hate how soft the world's gotten and likes to pretend. Oh, okay, men bad. Yeah, we are bad, bitch. I get over it. Yeah, we do violent shit. Sometimes because it's funny. And most times because we feel disrespected. Most times because we've been slighted and we just can't let certain things pass. I wouldn't let, me personally, if we made out, if somehow my detector didn't go off and we made out and you were like, oh, you know, we kissed, and then like later trying to come out to me, oh, I'm actually a guy. In my mind, it switches to, oh, it's a dude who's perverted, who instead of being straight up with me, decides to live their fantasy at my expense, and now comes out to me and like trying to like guilt trip me into like staying with them, even though they're I'd be so pissed. I'd be so slighted. I'd feel so like fucked up and used. I'd have to take you out. I'm sorry. I'd have to hit you in the head with a hammer. I'd have to, like, on some Texas Chainsaw shit, I'd have to bonk you in the head with a hammer and hang you on a hook. I'm sorry. Does this shit? Why would you do that? That's fucked. That's using me as some kind of toy, some kind of fantasy toy, and expecting me to be cool with it, as if I'm not like another dude, as if I'm not literally a fucking animal that could tear your fucking head off. Like, the amount of fantasy these people live in to think they could just, oh, let me just wear dress up and then not tell them. Like, I'll bury you in a pit, you stupid whore. I'll pour lime juice over you to hide the body, and then put a skunk or whatever mobster shits do, whatever mobsters do, and then no one will find you. And cops will come to my house and be like, what? Who? Whatever. What's a trendy name? Starfire. I've never heard of a Starfire. Who's a chandelier? I've never seen a chandelier. I don't know anyone named Starfire or I really don't know too many tranny names. Ash is the tranny name. Yeah, I'm not too familiar with tranny names. I'm sorry, but they're very obvious once you do tell them. Cherry is a tranny name, obviously. You ever see a cherry? That's a dude. That's a dude. Because that's so cringe and like perverted. Only a dude would come up with that shit and be serious about it. Let's continue with the video.
Adia, this is getting annoying. Do you know Nikita Dragun? No.
Let's start over again.
How I told my ex I was trans. Wait. What? I want to ask you something, but I'm really scared. What is it? I think you know, but I'm not sure. Tell me. What do you think it's about? Just tell me. I'm really scared.
I'm really scared. Bitch, you should be. I'm really scared. Oh. And I'm really betrayed. And I'm really fucked up. I'm about to crash out if you tell me you've got a cock between those legs. Bitch, I'm scared for what I'm about to do. Like, it's not cool to lie to someone like that. Like, I don't know if people know this, but like, the main thing guys care about is pussy. Let's be honest with it. Yeah, personality is cool. Yeah, looks go great, but having a vagina is the biggest like concern. Like you not being another dude is our biggest concern. Not beauty, not looks, not personality. Just at this point, in this day and age, that's my biggest concern. Oh, dude, fingers crossed, it's not a he she. Fingers crossed, I didn't just flirt with a dude trying to get off. That wasn't part of some dude's gooning sesh. Like it's not something to mess with, guys, and like their search for like an actual woman, because it's hard to look. Well, it's not hard. I'm for the way he's got. Oh, thanks. It's back. It's literally just another dude in a dress, and that makes me want to vomit for one, feel uncomfortable for two, and it doesn't. How do I put this? The pecking order that guys have amongst themselves is self-regulated. You know what I mean? Like if you're in a group of guys, and there's obviously if you're in a group of guys and you're all chill friends and one becomes a tranny, those guys don't just change their personality to be like, oh, what are you, Jennifer now? Yeah, we accept you. If you're in a group of actual straight guys, and I mean guys, not fags, not faggots on TikTok under tranny comment sections talking about you're beautiful. I'm talking about like just normal dudes, and you turn out to be like a cross-dresser, you'll get pushed out because one, guys hang out with who they want, not who they have to. And so if those guys want to keep hanging out with each other, you're out of the fucking group. Like they might avoid you, but some of them will just tell you straight up, dude, don't fucking hang out with us anymore, dude. Fucking get out of here. That's how it is. It's a self-maintained system of actual dudes who choose who they want to, and who choose just what the fuck they want to do. Guys just do what the fuck they want. So all this like, talk about acceptance, no, go fuck yourself. Who's saying this? If it's coming from another guy, it's a faggot, and his opinion is void. His opinion's void. If it's some other fag saying this fag shit, then it doesn't matter. Fuck what he's got to say. Fuck what he's talking about, nigga. That's what I'm saying. That's all it is. Going on tangents here.
Here, just tell me OMG. Adia. This is getting annoying. Do you know Nikita Dragun? No. She's pretty.
She's pretty. Ugh.
Born a boy.
Right there, you're lucky. You're lucky this guy was a faggot. You're lucky he wasn't an actual dude who, I would have just thrown you through the window. At least, if I couldn't take you out, I'd at least throw you through a window. Come on now. Put you through a table, something. You can't just literally fucking say that shit and just, yeah. I actually like cock, actually. I'm actually a big fan of a tranny cock. Is that what you expected him to say? That I like men? Like this? This shit is so gross. Yeah, he looks at you for a long time. Like he's looking at he looked at himself for a long time too in the mirror when he got home. Like, you fucking gross, stupid, dumb He, she, cunt, you fucking disgusting pile of, how dare you fucking try to trick someone and then like get upset that they're upset that you fucking tricked them. You could see my masculine features. Yeah, we all could. You fucking, oh, shit is so fucking gross. And you're sad about it. Look at the sad ass, gay ass music in the background. Trying to make us feel sad as shit. That you trick someone. Like emotionally. You know what I mean? This fact shit makes me want to fucking vomit.
Did you get the surgery? No.
Gross. It's not transphobic. It was really the person deserves to know. No fucking kidding. No kidding. I'm not gonna like that because that's pretty obvious. That's fucking gross. Anyways. Oh yeah, I saved some funny videos, guys. These are some funny ones I saved. I go through TikTok sometime and save some funny tranny videos. If anyone can find me the videos of trannies getting clocked on Bigo, that'd be amazing. Cause it used to be on YouTube, but bitch ass YouTube took that shit down. Now I can't watch my funny shit. So if you guys know how to find those stuff, let me know.
Private, but they'll never love us in public, baby. I'm telling you. Let me say that one more time. Men love trans women in private, like in love, like lustfully in love, but they would never love us in public. The world won't let them. I understand, though. I understand.
Why do you think that? Those are just called gay men. You're dealing with gay men who are in the closet. What do you mean men love us in tribe? Bitch, put an asterisk on that shit. You're dealing with closeted gay men. That's why. It's not complicated. Unless this bitch is ugly, unless you're fucking an ugly bitch, you're not scared to take her out. But if you're a gay man fucking another man in a dress, yeah, you might be a little shy about it.
The world won't let them let men love us in public, so it is what it is and what it's gonna be. Bitch, they need to make a song.
I haven't taken out. I was fucking this fat bitch once, and she asked me to take her out, and I was like, nah. I was just like, that's not happening. That's not happening. She had good pussy, but like, I'm not like. It was kind of ghetto, you know what I mean? I was just there for the head and pussy, and I was like, we should go out somewhere. I'm like, I don't want to. I don't want to. I wanted to be. Next time I should be honest. I should be like, damn, bitch. How about you lose some weight first? Then we can go out. No, you wouldn't need to ask me if you lost some weight. Go out where? To the gym? Big bitch. You know what I mean? You gotta be honest with your girl like that. And I'd say it out of love, too. I'd be like, big bitch. Most guys don't like big bitches. And I'm not trying to be seen around with a big bitch. Like, yeah, you're cute. I can tell. That's why I'm with you. But goddamn, goddamn big bitch. Hit the treadmill. Hit the gym. Hit the gym. It's not that hard. Go walking once in a while. I'll manage your food. Fuck.
We don't love them
I'll cook, bitch. I'll cook. Let me in the kitchen. Let me trans,
baby. Like they got this song, we don't love them hoes. We don't love them trans, baby.
We know.
I'm telling you, they love us when we motherfucking, you know what I'm saying? When they wanna ski, they love us. When they wanna motherfucking get their freakish desires, fantasies.
Who's they?
They love us.
You mean gay men? When gay men wanna explore themselves? DL, there's a certain type of gay man. DL gay men. DL gay men fuck with trannies. Period. Because I feel like for DL men, I've thought about it. And the whole LGBT community is pretty funny to me. You know what I mean? The whole gay community is pretty funny to me. So and psychologically, it's kind of interesting. Because how do you end up? Because I thought I didn't think you used to be like just born gay, but then I'm trying to like, then I'm not so sure. 'Cause are some people just born gay? And if so, how does the rest of your life end up? Because like relationships in that community is very different than the like the rest of like society. You know what I mean? So that whole is pretty much psychologically fascinating to me. And trannies happen to be the most fascinating ones. I'm not gonna lie. To psychologically look at, you know what I mean?
Bitch,
Because their relationship life must be difficult. You know what I mean? I feel like they seek out straight men, but straight men don't like cock, so it doesn't work in. So they end up dealing with gay men who pretend to be straight, aka DL dudes, or like what are they called? What's the word for them? Butch queens. Yeah. Or like straight passing gay dudes, you know what I mean? Fucking on Bigo, they talk about all the time. I fucking love Bigo, dude. So much drama goes down on that fucking app. It's amazing. Fucking hilarious. Plus, there used to be a lot of trannies getting clocked on there whenever they'd match up with someone, and those videos killed me. I hope I can find them again someday, but YouTube took them down because YouTube's a fad company.
they love us in private, but they'll never love us in public, baby.
True.
I'm telling you. Let me say that one more time. Men love trans women in private, like in love, like lustfully in love, but they will never love.
Lustfully in love. Yeah, it's because they're gay DL dudes. They're dudes in the closet. Well, like I was saying about dudes in the closet. DL dudes get off on the fact that they're DL. I don't know if you noticed, but they're not like, from what I've thought about, from what I've been thinking about it, I've been thinking about and the whole community and stuff, and like how it all works. DL dudes, there's no way they don't like being DL isn't part of the kink. You know what I mean? It's not that they don't want to come out or like, oh, they'll treat me different. No, it's I think it's maybe it's that too, honestly. But like the main point is the whole kink is the fact that like people don't know, and that would ruin it for them. So it's half and half that they wouldn't want to come out the closet, and the other half is it would like spoil their kink, you know? Why let everyone know? Because then the kink's spoiled, you know what I'm saying? It's pretty fun. It's very interesting. Very interesting.
Love us in public. The world won't let them. I understand though. I understand.
Do
The
you?
world won't let them let men love us in public. So
I don't think it's anything to do
it is
with
what
the
it is. What
world.
it's gonna be. Bitch, they need to make a song called "We Don't Love Them Trans," baby. Like they got this song "We Don't Love Them Hoes." We don't love them trans, baby. I'm telling you, they love us when we motherfucking, you know what I'm saying? When they wanna ski, they love us. When they wanna motherfucking get their freakish desires, fantasies off.
Yeah. What else would they like? What like? Do trans people honestly think like DL tranny chasers want like a nice family like just family nice house on the hills, a nice backyard, no, they're just perverts. You're dealing with perverts who would do whatever they have to get their rocks off. You know what I mean? And once you bust, what's it called? Post nut clarity kicks in. And you're like, oh, what the fuck? What the fuck? Where am I? What? Oh, sorry. Sorry, sir. Let me get out of here. That's it. It's literally anyone who's ever busted a nut can testify how clear-minded you become. Like the second, the couple minutes, and like the couple hours afterwards. Maybe they'll hit you up again in a couple hours, but that'll be a couple hours. Just give them a bit. Like, yeah, you're dealing with perverts who have a kink for guys with who present as chicks for trannies. You're dealing with tranny chasers. and it's just a kink. It doesn't get any deeper than that. Why would it? It's a fetish. They bust, and like DL dudes don't want to live out their fetish 24/7. You know what I mean? But I feel like trannies do. That's why they become trannies. I feel like they have this image of what like would make them feel better, not only sexually, but no, primarily sexually. But then they think that would lead also to like, oh, I'll just be the rest of my life will just adapt and I just be a normal. No, you're dealing. It's very complex. I got to take time to like write it down to like make a whole thesis about this because I've been thinking about it a lot. It's very interesting. The kinds of stuff trannies and tranny chasers have to go through.
They love us. When they want a motherfucking, you know what I'm saying, get they back beat in, bitch, they love us.
Yeah. You're dealing with perverts.
But bitch in public, oh, and why it's going down, bitch, they love us. Yeah. Bitch, when it's over with, when they hit that threshold, hit that door, girl, it's over with. Bitch, they don't even know who you is no more. Bitch, you can walk past them in motherfucking Walmart 5 minutes after you've been and had an encounter, and they won't even speak, they won't even acknowledge your ass.
True.
I'm telling you. And you think just because I got a motherfucking post-op that they love me even more? They don't. Bitch, they cheat on women to come fuck with the trans. Like, come on.
Yeah, they're gay. You're dealing with gay men.
And I just became, you know what I'm saying? I'm not a God-made woman, but hell, I am a God-made woman because, yeah, God did make it. But, yeah, I ain't a born woman, but, yeah, I'm a born woman. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just like regular fish now. And it is.
What? It's the delusion, man. What do you mean, like regular? Like, it's funny because the mannerisms they think that women do is just the mannerisms of a gay man. Like, you do, like, the shit you do is just like, I wouldn't confuse that you as a woman. I just confuse you as a gay man. Like, it's so fucking crazy. I don't know what to. Ugh, I don't know what to even say. I'm just like fish. So, bitch, still, and that doesn't mean anything. I still want a woman. That doesn't mean, oh, I want something like a woman. No, that's fucking gross. Oh, I'm kind of like a woman. Oh, cool. I kind of don't care. Get away from me. That's how it would go. Talking about, oh, I'm kind of like fish. Ugh. What? What'd you just say? I'm kind of like a woman.
Born woman, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just like regular fish now. And it is what it is. But I'm just saying, dudes love the shit out of our ass in private. But in public, girl, they'll deny that shit to the bus side. Bitch, I'm telling you, we need to have a national expose.
Oh, it does work.
No, I'm just playing.
Cool.
I'm just playing. I'm just playing, baby. But I'm just saying, they do not love our ass in public, baby. They bitch, they'll deny everything, bitch, every motherfucking encounter, every motherfucking conversation, everything, I'm telling you.
Why do so many trannies just look fucked up? Like they're on drugs all the time. Not all of them, obviously, but the ones I've been seeing are kind of like, you look like you're drugged up. You know what I mean?
It isn't what it's gonna be. Bitch, that shit gonna be like that to the end of time, baby. They're never gonna walk in their truth. They're never gonna walk next to us, bitch. Sex change or not, they don't give a fuck about that. As long as they know what you used to be, bitch, I don't give a fuck how fish you is or how much you do, bitch, they don't give a fuck. I'm telling you. It is what it is. And, bitch, they love us in private, but they'll never love us in public, baby. I'm telling you. Let me say that one.
Funny. Let's go to more videos. I've saved some of these because they're funny to me.
Okay, one of the things that's really important I want to talk about on Trans Visibility Day is actually how algorithms and creepy men sabotage trans women on the internet. Because what happens is men who fetishize trans women will go and search
How do you get with something that's not normal and it not be a fetish? Isn't that definition of the taboo? Like, yeah, what, like,
Okay, one of the things that's really
how would you, like, who would you expect to come up, like, either you're looking for, it's funny because they don't want gay men. From what I've heard, from what I've seen, they want, like, the closest thing to a straight man as possible. You know what I mean? But why? What's that's not a thing. So yeah, you're gonna get tranny chasers. That's who want you. Yeah. Duh. That's your audience. Who else would give you compliments like that?
important I want to talk about on Trans Visibility Day is actually how algorithms and creepy men sabotage trans women on the internet. Because what happens is men who fetishize trans women will go and search trans tags and find our content. And algorithms see that regularly happening and basically will, anytime like a trans content creator puts out something or mentions anything about them being trans, they will flood to those people. So what ends up happening is trans women get seen on the internet by exactly the type of people we really don't want to be seen by. And then
why does he look so funny? I don't know. Spoons just looks so funny to me. I don't know what it is. They always have the best chins. You know what I noticed that? Most trannies have like the really strong chins. And that's what makes it funny to me. Like, goddamn, dude.
We don't get seen
male model chin
by the people that we would like to, right? So in terms of like interacting with and being seen by other queer women, it's way less likely that happens because they're like total.
No, it's just because other queer women probably are disgusted by you too. But they can't say that because they're part of that quote unquote community. So they've got to toe a certain line. You know what I'm saying? If TikTok noticed that quote unquote queer women were searching you up and like were interested, then they'd show them the content. But they're not. You're getting chased around by tranny chasers. And that's the only person looking you up. I'm not gonna lie. TikTok has to force quote unquote queer women to see that shit. And they usually scroll right past it so they don't get recommended it. Trust me, TikTok does whatever they can to keep you on the platform. If queer women were searching for trannies, they'd find them. Period. That's all it is. I do this shit for fun, and my fucking board is filled with that shit, which is funny because that's the point. I save them so I can like stream about them later.
Opposite demographics, right? And that's what's so frustrating is because these creepy men are working with these algorithms that sabotage trans women. Nothing I do is for men. Not a single thing that I do, right?
I want to check out some more of this guy's videos afterwards. See how he's progressing.
And yet, if I just mention being trans, I will just get men in my comments,
Yeah.
right? And that's one of those things that's frustrating.
Perverts.
So if
You
you're a
get
queer
perverts in
woman,
your
interact
comments.
with this. Leave a comment. What's your favorite color? What's your sign? I want to know what your sign is. I'm actually really curious. So I would appreciate getting more roped into the more normal
my bad,
side
guys.
of TikTok. And this is just algorithm awareness for anybody who's not a trans woman trying to understand what we deal with. Because trans women, I think it's important that our voices are heard within queer spaces, and that algorithmic bias is one of the reasons why we're not as much.
Debatable.
Okay, one of the things that's really important I want to talk about on Trans Visibility.
Let's see this one. Check out some more of this guy's videos. He does a lot of response videos. These are nice. These are funny. We just watched this once. We're gonna check out
Okay,
this
one of the
guy.
things that's really
We're gonna check out some videos of this guy because he's funny to me. And we'll just go from there. And then I'll eventually take like a 15-minute break to smoke some, and then we'll come back and continue.
okay, if you're a trans woman and you date cis women, there are two different types of cis women that chase trans women. One is diabolical. And okay, first and foremost, April Fool's is a fake holiday, and nobody should. The fun thing about being an autistic woman is that people
Autistic. Oh.
will think I'm just quirky.
Why does we got to make a list of the characteristic traits that come with being a tranny? Because these are popping up way too often for them not to be significant, guys. I'm gonna make a list. Fuck, I need a good notepad app so I can put this list on so you guys can see it. Let me make a quick notepad. Give me a sec. There must be a place. Notepad Plus. Oh, maybe just download this one. Oh wait, no, that's a fucking... Close. Traits of a tranny. Depression. No. Autism. What the fuck did I just do? I keep capitalizing my letter, dude. Autism. Depression. Perversion. Most trannies are perverts. That's kind of hilarious. Social. What's it called? Social. Socially autistic? Is that the word? Social autism. They're not very good socially. Lack of confidence. I noticed that a lot. Dead eyes. Usually pre-trans. Pre. Usually pre-transition. Kinda ugly. Kinda ugly. That's what I've noticed. They're all kinda nerds, kinda dorky, and kinda ugly. I feel like as they think they're ugly as a guy, so they transition thinking that'll make you feel better. It's a mix of all these things. I don't know which one's more prevalent and which one isn't, but we'll figure that out. I want to save this list. And we'll come back to it. Let me put it in my notepad here. Yeah, traits of a tranny. We'll keep adding to this throughout the stream. And you put the title here. Come on now. Yeah. Annie. Fuck me. Come on. There we go. We'll update the list as we go on. That's kind of accurate. I'm not gonna lie.
and fun, have these little special interests, and then I will say something that makes it clear that I notice things that they have said or done, and all of a sudden I'm the most terrifying person in the world to them. The fun thing about being an autistic woman is that people will think I'm just quirky and fun and have these little special interests, and then I will say something that makes it clear that I notice things that they have said or done. Way too many people confuse humility with self-deprecation. Humility is actually having the confidence to show up genuinely and recognize both your successes and your faults and failures, right? That's what's so important. Because a lot of people, when they try and tell you that you need to be more humble, are actually... Y'all, I'm just excited right now. I just want a W in the chat because I'm going to start clapping. Okay, so every once in a while, I'll get like hate comments from...
You're a girl who dates girls and are on platforms like Hinge. I'm just curious, are you having a...
No, definitely not. Definitely not. And look, okay, I'm a...
I could have told you that. Jay, I could have told you that for free. Of course you're not having a good time. What the fuck do you think? When it comes to relationships, people don't play around with that shit. Like, yeah, they'll entertain it on like TikTok and shit like that, but in real life, no one's gonna like be around that shit. That shit's weird. I'm not trying to like, unless they're actually like gay or whatever and into that shit. Unless you're matching, there's a lot of weird chicks out there, so you might find the occasional ones, but like 99%, it just doesn't work out. It's kind of funny. Oops, I pressed the wrong button.
I'm a trans woman, and I know that's not everybody's cup of tea, so my experience might be a little bit different, but the truth of the matter is, no. Like, look, I'm financially stable. I have 4 degrees. I'm monogamous, want to settle down, have a baby. I'm in that stage of life, and the overall majority of likes that I get are from people who are, like, looking for a third, people who are poly, people who are strictly seeking casual stuff, or...
Yeah, it's a kink. You're seen as a kink. Yeah, yeah. It's a little fucking perverted kink that they get into. That's like a side dish. It's not something you actually take seriously. Come on now. Come on now. There's no way you don't know this. There's no way you don't feel it.
Or people who are like, I'm 23, and I'm like, what in the world would I have in common with a 23-year-old? That's
nothing.
Crazy.
It's a perverted, you're the 23-year-old pervert wants to see some tranny cock.
Oh, it's terrible. It's terrible. Like, dating apps for lesbians are... Oh, it's so bad. It's so bad.
You're a girl who dates girls and are on platforms like Hinge. I'm just curious, are you having...
You know what I hate? That I even have to like guess if this is a chick or not. That's what pisses me off. Because I'm just not gonna say anything.
Gossip is a good thing, okay? Now, I feel like I make this video like every 6 months or so, but I just want to say it again. Gossip was originally stigmatized with the explicit purpose. Okay, so I've been seeing like a lot of TikToks that are like responding to the whole like, oh, I'm no better than a man thing. With all these queer women being like, you are, it's very different. But low-key, some of the ways that y'all treat trans women, you aren't. Like, you straight up aren't. Like, it's very, very clear in my experience that there's this, like, hurdle to prove that I'm, like, a human being.
Yeah, it's called the shit test, guy. You think guys have it easy? You think a cock and balls makes them treat us any better? No, women make you prove yourself to them. Period. If you're in a dress or not, if you've got makeup or not, however long your hair is, it's not something they do intentionally. It's a subconscious thing that's just evolved throughout time. So yeah, they're gonna be a little mean to you. They're gonna be a little mean
for a lot of people, and it's infuriating because
infuriating.
Why I've had dates that have canceled right as the date's supposed to start, and then immediately
bitches be like that, bro. Welcome to the club. Welcome to the club, my guy.
Start asking me for like nudes, or just asking me for nudes like right out of the gate. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. So no, some queer women do treat trans women the way men treat women. I'm just gonna be super real.
Like
because
dogs.
I've had so many relationships that have
Like
just
dogs.
turned out at some point to be like, oh, I was just useful. Great. That's so yay.
That's all your relationships. That's not some. I don't. A relationship is such a like a balancing act that like if one person has good intentions and the other person doesn't, they can be tricked for however long, for like a certain amount of time. Like it's if you're being used and you don't know it, they won't feel bad because that's just how let's fucking this it's gonna be so funny. I want to keep up with all these trannies and see how their relationships go because it's so interesting. Like, what did you expect to happen?
Wow, cool. You know? And it's exhausting. It's exhausting to feel like you have to like prove that you're like a real life human being.
Yeah.
Yes, I've been seeing
It's exhausting for us guys too. That they make us do the same thing. They make us do the same thing, dude. That's just how chicks are, man. You kind of have to get over it. Chicks will make you prove yourself to them. Because what else would they do? How else are they going to decide which man's worth their time and which isn't? You know what I mean? And this tranny's complaining about, oh, it's so hard. I've got to prove myself. Ah, shit.
the existence of baby no money has to be like the biggest threat. I think one of the craziest things that I see from transphobic lesbians is when you hear them talk about trans women, it's very, very clear that they think that trans women approach sex the way that men do, and they literally could not be more wrong. It's actually crazy. And that's just like they tell on themselves a lot. They tell on themselves a lot for really just not knowing the first thing about trans women. You know what I mean?
I don't think they care.
I think one of the craziest things that I see from transphobic lesbians, how dumb do you think we are? Like, I know, look, I get it, right? I'm a lesbian. I grew up with all brothers.
You're a dude. You're a guy. What do you mean a lesbian? You're a guy. You're a dude with really long hair and like a hoodie. What are you talking about? I'm a lesbian. Oh, okay, dude. Oh, I thought you were a man. I must be seeing things.
And so that's the personality I carry, and I don't really feel a need to do anything with my voice, right? So I expect the lesbians that are into me to be kind of into like tomboyish women, right? But
They'd just go for. If they were into tomboys, don't you think they'd just go for tomboys? I'm into tomboy chicks. I just date I wouldn't go to a dude. I love that joke. And it's usually trannies who make it in the comments. Oh, if you date a tomboy, you just want a guy with tits. No, I'm not a fag. Dickhead. That's why I'm still with the chick. Tomboy chicks are cute. I've known a couple in my life, honestly, throughout my younger years in school and stuff. And they're fucking cute. I'm not gonna lie. Personalities. Tomboys have a lot of personality. You know what I mean? Much more than the average chick. I think it's what makes it.
That look like fucking cis women, right? You know, I mean,
I misheard that.
To be honest, I don't really feel a need to do anything with my voice, right? So I expect the lesbians that are into me to be kind of into like tomboyish women, right? But there are dolls out there that look like fucking cis women, right? You know, I mean, to be honest, I don't really look all that different from a cis woman, to be honest. Like, if you actually look.
Stop. Who are you trying? Dude, you've got a man's face. I'm like. It's delusion. Did I put that on the list? Because that should be first on the list. Delusion. Why is dark mode not on? There we go. dark mode. There we go. My bad, guys. Traits of a tranny. Delusion, first and foremost. I think that's the most important one. I'm gonna try to put it in the first first to last, so most important. But I'll do that later. Right now it's like this. Delusion, autism, depression, perversion, social autism, or socially maladapted. Socially maladapted. Let's say that. That's a better. Oh, my bad. Let me put the music back on. What do I say? 1 second. Socially maladapted, lack of confidence, dead eyes, usually before the transition. Kind of nerds. Kind of a nerd. Kind of a nerd, kind of dorky, and kind of ugly. Those are the traits that like just keep popping up at me whenever I watch these tranny videos. You know? I'll try to fill out this list more once it gets expansive, but for now, those are the in perversion. Let me be more specific. Usually through humor. And bad jokes. There we go. That's what I've noticed. You know? Oh, I spelled that wrong. Ugh. Yeah, I spelled all these wrong. I gotta sit close to my fucking screen. I barely see the fucking TV, dude. I'm gonna play some Monster Hunter later. It's after I cook and stream a bit. Usually, yeah. I just connect to this one. And then just fucking stop the headache. There.
At women in real life, you know, and not on Instagram and meet people in the real world, you'll wish women, right? But there are dolls out there
Voice crack.
that look like fucking cis women, right? You know, I mean, cis women there, and right? But there are dolls out there, and right? But there are dolls out there, and right? But there are dolls out there
Voice crack.
that look like fucking cis women, right? You know, I mean, to be honest, I don't really look all that different from a cis woman, to be
Delusional. Delusional. It's the delusion for me. It's what do you mean you don't look okay? Delusion is definitely the first on that list because that kind of glues all the rest together. You know what I mean? Because before anything, trannies be delusional as fuck. Talk about, oh, I kind of look like a cis. To who? To who, my guy?
honest. Like, if you actually look at women
I'm looking.
in real life, you know, and not on Instagram and meet people in the real world,
Okay.
you'll realize that.
So ugly women. You look like an ugly woman. Is that what you're trying to say?
But, regardless, no, it's not what they're naturally attracted to, okay? People aren't thinking about what's in people's pants, and there are plenty.
Yes, they are. I don't know if you know this, but yes, they are. I don't want a cock in your pants. I'm sorry. What do you mean? People, yes, they are. It's the autism might be really fucking this guy.
Plenty of trans women that have had bottom surgery. Right?
That bottom surgery is fucking gross. It's a hatchet wound. No one's fucking that disgusting. Goddamn. open hole you try and call vagina. That's fucking nasty. I've seen the videos of like rhinoplasty. That shit is a horror. That shit is a horror movie. That shit is a. I still get goosebumps thinking about that nasty shit. Talk about people like. Ugh. Do yourself a favor, or do yourself a disservice, whichever one you want to take it as, and look up vaginoplasty or whatever the fuck it's called. Getting your cock split open like a damn hot dog, and then turned out, and then stuffed back in the hole. Like that does anything. These doctors. Oh, y'all want to see it? We're not gonna share the video, but I'm sure Mr. Medicare did a video on it. We'll check that out later on a different stream. Right now, I don't want to throw up right now, so we'll do that on a different stream.
Right? Like, preferences can definitely be born out of bigotry.
You dumb bitch.
Okay, cis lesbians, I need your help because I'm a trans woman.
Okay, but date only lesbians and your chance of this happening is drastically reduced. What? Let's talk about the last video.
I'm a lesbian, but I have a long history of dating bisexuals, right? Like bisexual women. And I want to know two things actually. If this commenter is right about what I said before about how like some queer women will treat trans women the way that men treat women. And then the other one actually on this front is I'm curious how much percent this is a transphobia thing and how much percent this is like a bisexual women trying to do math in their head. But I've definitely experienced like people in a relationship very clearly doing weird compare contrast about how is this like being in a relationship with a man, how is this not, like how.
That's called being a woman. Women do that shit. Women will compare you to other. Yeah. They have like one life and a couple chances to have kids. They're not gonna waste it on someone who they don't think they should be with. That's why they do all that shit. It's subconscious. You're not gonna get them to stop. And if you try, they leave you. That's it. If you try to get a woman to stop comparing you to other people, they'll leave you. Because that just shows that you're a weak man. You know what I mean? It's fucking
how
hilarious.
much are you like a man? How much are you not like a man? And that made me feel very like, this feels very transphobic. But is it like, have you experienced this? You know what I mean?
This guy's gonna die alone. It's gonna be hilarious.
Okay, cis les. So of all the content that exists in the world, probably one of my top categories of content that I hate are the videos that are like, top 5 ways to tell if somebody's lying to you. Top 5 ways to find out if somebody's a narcissist, or to find out. Look, I'm gonna be honest with you. I've gotten this treatment from other trans women too.
I think when it comes down to it, it's just a cis person thing. That's why personally, I am T for T all the way, trans for trans. Good. That's good for you, guy.
Right. Especially in the idea that I should just, by definition, by also being a trans woman, that I should be sexually available to them. And then as a random side, I want to settle down and have kids, and not a lot of trans women want that, which is one of the big reasons why I'm not primarily T for T.
Right? Unless you find an absolute hog with no self-respect, I doubt that's ever going to happen. But there are plenty of those out there, you know.
Right? I'm not, you know, like I'm not against dating another trans woman, but I'm not going out of my way because a lot of the T for T spaces are all poly and there's some boundary issues and there's just, I want to settle down, and that's not what a lot of trans women want. That's not what a lot of trans women want. And
no kidding.
On the whole gender thing, like unfortunately, there are a lot of trans women that will do that same thing of like expecting me to be like the boyfriend or whatever, and that's exhausting. So I get that from them too. I would just like somebody to treat me like a person, you know? be honest with you. Literally, look, I'm gonna be honest with you. I've gotten this.
Okay, I'll just use my mouse buttons instead of my clicker. I'll use my keyboard instead of my mouse. That's very funny to talk about. Just want a cis person, like, to treat you like what? Like you're not a tranny? Because that's kind of impossible, if you've ever noticed. You know? People can only delude themselves for so long.
This treatment from other trans women. Literally every single relationship.
There's a lot of content that's like, if he doesn't like this, he doesn't care and you should leave him. And then they just list my ADHD symptoms. Oh, ADHD. At least I got ADHD too. Love Mao.
No, I need you to be so serious. It really doesn't matter how rich or successful or creative or whatever you are. Like, I don't know if you know this, but like women can have jobs now. There are whole entire fail husbands who have no job and their partner still loves them and keeps them around because they're genuine people who are kind and show up honestly, okay? Like, and it's not about being, like, what does conventionally attractive even mean, okay?
Huh? It's in the word, dummy. What most people think is attractive. That's what conventionally attractive mean. Conventional opinion. What does conventional opinion mean? It's an opinion that most people have. What does conventionally attract? It's if most people think you're attractive, then you're conventionally attractive. What? Just forgetting what whole words mean, forgetting half the dictionary, so you can stay in your little delusion. That's funny.
For men, truthfully, what does conventionally attractive even mean? Right? Like, be so serious. You can find any type of guy, and there are tons of people that are thirsting after them. And look, I'm saying this as like a lesbian, so like I have no dog in this fight, but also at the same time, no, it's his personality. It doesn't matter how skilled, creative, or rich you are. It's the personality. No, I need you to be... You know, that's a crazy thing to say to somebody, right? Right? You know, that's a crazy...
Vocal fry. Yeah. It's also a funny thing to say to someone. This is what I've come to understand. Trannies want to live in a world where, like, everyone's on eggshells. You know what I mean? They can't make a joke, otherwise someone might get mad. But that's not the world we live in. If someone has a joke they think is funny, or a roast that they think of something, they're going to say it. And you do have vocal fry.
No, I need... You know, that's a crazy thing to say to somebody, right? Right? You know, that's a crazy thing to say to somebody. I can use as much vocal fry as I want. Genuinely. Get a grip. You know, that's a crazy thing to say to somebody, right?
Oh, shit. Blown the fuck out. Left bothered. That's fucking hilarious.
So if there's one thing our society loves to do, it is to pathologize very normal things. And one of those things I want to talk about today. Also another thing that people misunderstand. Emotional labor. Emotional labor is not... I love how the most recent Sleep Token song... Okay, if you're a man and you see my content, that's an accident. I'm not doing that on purpose. And if you see me mention that I'm single, that's not for you. That's for women. I'm a lesbian. Does that make sense?
This video is for tranny chasers. No guy's gonna confuse you for a woman. Don't worry.
Okay, if you're a man... Okay, I'm sorry to break your bubble, but Gen Z is the new baby. Having PTSD is so fucking dumb. Because what do you mean I start every day with like a 3-hour crash out? Right? So the really fun thing about being retired at 30 and already having accomplished basically every goal I've ever had in life, including having been famous before, right? All of my content is just for me. Everything I do, it's literally for me. I don't even know why anybody follows me. And like the music that I write on a different account. Okay, but have you considered that as an attractive woman, you're not allowed to have autism because how on You guys, I just had a giant revelation. Okay, so you know how every autistic person has there's like a few directions I could go from here. Because the first is, obviously, anytime a woman says anything about themselves being attractive, there's all these people who want to, like, downplay it and be like, how dare you, you're not that attractive. Because if there's one thing a woman can never be, it's actually confident and self-aware and recognize that she's hot.
What the fuck are you talking about? Bitches do that shit all the time. What the fuck?
The other direction is like, is this a transphobic thing? Does this person actually not think I'm that attractive? Do you really think that I'm trying to make myself as attractive as I can be whenever I'm doing random TikTok videos? Like, believe it or not, I actually at one point in my life used to be professionally hot. Nothing's gonna hit my ego on that front. I'm sorry to say, I am just attractive. Tell yourself all that you need for whatever. But this is just a thing that people do, is they really hate to see women being...
Ego is another word. I'm thinking about it. I was trying to think what was coming up in my mind. I was watching that. No. Ego / narcissism. That's good. Continue.
confident in them. What the fuck do you do when you have PTSD and then just more traumatic shit keeps happening to you, right? Because, like, you go to therapy and it's like, not everything's gonna be like that. Things can be different.
Therapy addicted. Every trans person goes to fucking therapy and it literally does nothing for them. They come back worse. Oh my fucking god, why does this thing keep popping up? That's what I've noticed. Delusion, ego, therapy addicts, autism, depression, perversion, socially maladapted. Spell that. No, I didn't. Lack of confidence, dead eyes, here's your pre-transition, kind of a nerd, kind of dorky, and kind of ugly. These are good traits. Man.
Right, you know, and not every situation is gonna be like this, and then you're like, okay, but this keeps happening. And I know everybody's response is gonna be like, oh, that's like a story you're telling yourself, that's a narrative. No, but then if you sit people down and you give them a bulleted list of like, this happened, this happened, this happened, these are the dates that these happened, this is like...
I miss what they were saying. What
the fuck do you do when you have PTSD and then just more traumatic shit keeps happening to you, right? Because, like, you go to...
You build a bridge and then you get over it. That's what guys do. We don't go to fucking therapy. That's one of the signs you're gonna become a tranny. If your friend tells you he's going to therapy, you'll watch out for you might have to check his closet for some dresses that he's hiding. Because these really people can't, like, they coped and seethed so hard that they turned into a woman. Isn't that crazy? It's entertaining. I'll give you that.
for therapy, and it's like, not everything's gonna be like that. Things can be different, you know, and not every situation is gonna be like this. And then
Right.
you're like, okay, but this keeps happening. And I know everybody's response is gonna be like, oh, that's like a story you're telling yourself. That's a narrative. No, but then if you sit people down and you give them a bulleted list of like, this happened, this happened, this happened. These are the dates that these happened. This is like, and they're like,
They should tell you to toughen up, Buttercup. You go to therapists who want your fucking money, so they'll play along with your bullshit for however long they need to get that bread. I get it. If I was a tranny therapist, I'd play along too. I'd be like, what? They said what behind your back? You need to come here 4 times a week. Pay me however the fuck much money to tell you it's actually their fault. It's the world bad. Society bad. And that's why. That's why all these minor inconveniences seem like fucking horrific tragedies, seem like PTSD to you. Because you're a fucking wimp. Grow a pair, guy. Grow a pair of fucking balls. You shouldn't feel so crushed because a little something happened to you throughout the day. A little something happens to everyone. That's called fucking life. Get over it. Yo, these therapists are fucking these guys up.
that's a lot. That's a lot. That's too much. I don't want to think about that. I don't want to either. And it keeps fucking happening. And like, so yeah, you gotta go through the world. You have to choose to be delusional in a certain way, that things are just gonna get better somehow, even though you've collected
You're already there.
all of these evidence of like, they're not getting better though. And then with some things, right, and you heal, right, and you go,
Guys, a tranny's talking about trans rights on YouTube. Their video just uploaded. Let's check it out. I saved it. I bookmarked it. We'll come back to this video later. But there's a tranny complaining about UK not allowing women. So we're gonna watch that video. I think the channel is called Council. Oops. Oh, it's live.
Sex. It's not quite that far-reaching.
I want to be here the rest of the comments.
It actually touches. I'd imagine it's a lot, but I don't have a breakdown, and I'm not going to be able to wrap my head around it. Now, while, as I said, I am not prepared to try and parse 88 pages of legalese based on a system that I don't actually know very well, and I can only barely say I kind of understand the American system. Again, not a lawyer. But I can tell you that there were a few scant things that I do feel comfortable kind of pointing out about the ruling. And I am going to pull this from the full judgment, not the press summary, because I want to be as accurate as I can. The first is how they define biological sex, which is really thinly. Under terminology, they say that biological sex is basically just sex assigned at birth. And that's it.
Yeah.
And that is not a lot to go on. I know that for certainly the TERFs and the gender critical
What do
movement,
you mean not a lot to go on?
like to pretend like it's all very simple.
It is.
But if you actually stop and think about what this means as a practical matter, this is so simple as to be unhelpful and harmful and definitely limiting. Here's what I mean by that. When we say sex assigned at birth, that is just a doctor looking at a newborn's genitals and making their own determination.
Yeah.
It is literally just the doctor
That's what doctors do.
that may be overworked and might have to be rushing off to go do something else. A doctor who is human, and humans make mistakes.
Get the nurse to do it. Who cares?
Even setting that aside, some people have ambiguous genitals at birth or are intersex in some way. But the terminology that the court is using as they define it within this judgment,
This guy kind of sounds autistic himself, which is kind of funny.
complicating factors of sex assignment. Things like, for instance, chromosomes, which are not mentioned once in this entire document. So what this is basically saying is, based off one person's at a glance determination.
Get 2 people, get 3. What's it matter? They're not retarded. They can tell. It's like, oh, is that a board? Like, let them get a robot. Who cares? This isn't an argument. This is just cope and see.
A straightforward situation that you could just get at a glance. And yet, whatever was put on a document, based off just looking from one person, is going to be what you're stuck with for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
Regardless of whether or not there are more complicating factors,
Yes,
regardless
sir.
of whether or not your chromosomes actually don't match your genitals, which does in fact happen.
That
Because
sucks.
another term that is not in the entire document is intersex. I'm missing something. It really seems like, from a legal perspective, again, at the very least in regards to the Equality Act, intersex people functionally don't exist.
Thank God.
They need to be considered.
Thank God. That's just always been goofy to me. The fuck you mean?
With them. And now the term non-binary does appear twice within that document, but only to state that it won't be regarded because the UK does not issue gender recognition for non-binary identities, nor do they honor ones that are issued by other countries.
Facts.
And again, I cannot stress enough, this is a massive, sweeping alteration and restriction and just change in terms of the legal standing of trans people. And it all comes down to one person wrote this down on a paper however many years ago, and now you are stuck with it no matter what. So there is zero scientific basis for the court's classification.
This is a really ugly dude. You can tell he's got the toys behind him. I put that on the list, right? Nerd, kind of a dork. I think that falls under that. I don't gotta update the list.
Genitalia. And of course, chromosomes are a complicating factor because it's not just XY and XX. There are quite a few variations that can happen.
Don't care.
And the court considers none of this because if they actually considered the real science behind sex and gender, they wouldn't have been able to make this kind of sweeping judgment. Which is why I'm putting so much emphasis on this, even though the majority of transgender...
What? Look at these dorks. It's always just a bunch of dorky bitches that push this shit. And then a bunch of faggy guys just let it happen. That's what's happening, dude. It's funny.
People are not intersex so far as the data shows. In order to apply this overly broad, as I said, protections for women will not apply to trans women and protections for men won't apply to trans men. So if,
Amen.
for instance, a trans woman is harassed or discriminated against on the basis of being a woman,
Facts.
which many trans women are perceived as, they have no protection for that. Because as far as the Equality Act is now concerned, regardless of how you now look, regardless of how you are now perceived, regardless of how other people treat you, you're a man. And so if you are getting, harassed, treated, mistreated, or discriminated against based off the fact that you clock as a woman, you don't have protection for that because, well, you're not a woman, so you don't get those protections.
Guys, the fatty I was making fun of earlier checked my profile. Alright, let me show you guys on TikTok. 1 second. Let's pause this for a little bit. Who gives a fuck what this fatties talk about? Let's go back. Where is it? Why is it the studio mode all the time? Also, this tranny is trying to hit me up. The fuck? This tranny's trying to message me. That's crazy. What's with the gross pics? It's is it autogenophilia? Do I need to put that on the list? I feel like that's a big part of it. But I feel like that falls under perversion, you know? But I'll still update it just because it's such a big part. Autogentophilic. Autogentophilic. Oh my fucking god. Fucking type this shit up. Jesus Christ. Heterogyne. Okay, gynophilia. Oh god, I wish I could fucking spell. Autogenophilia. Yeah, autogenophilic. I feel like it's a big trait to most trannies, you know? Because why is this on your profile? That's gross. Ooh. Ooh. Delete that. What was I gonna show you guys? Oh yeah, it's Fatty that I was making fun of earlier. It's coming under the tranny posty. Where is it? Where's this show? Where's this show? Who was profile? Oh, it doesn't show you who was following, who viewed your profile. Anyways, you guys know who viewed my profile. Me of an actor, like an Asian actor. I'm trying to remember. Big ass man hands. Ooh. What the fuck do I keep pressing? It's me fucking fucked up like this.
As a woman, but they will have none of the protections that a woman assigned that at birth would have. In terms of practical matters for the kind of stuff that can happen, well, it's hard for me to extrapolate out. Like I said, I don't know how many different aspects of life the Equality Act touches. But what I can give you is an example of something that was already changed. In fact, it changed almost immediately after the ruling came down. And that is the arrest and search policies for the transport police. They amended their strip search policy, which previously had women officers handling both cis and trans women, and men officers handling both cis and trans men. Now, as it is, a trans woman, regardless of possession of a gender recognition certificate, and regardless of her current physical appearance, state, or even what genitals she currently is in possession of, will be strip searched by a man. And please keep in mind, these are not prisoners, and this is not about what jail people get sent to. These aren't necessarily even people who are actually guilty of anything, because an arrest does not automatically equate to guilt.
The UK is just a bunch of gobbledygook anyways.
And again, this change happened almost instantly. Now, naturally, this is also going to bring about the enforcement of what gender criticals have claimed to want for a long time, which is the idea of single-sex spaces. This has been at the heart of so many gender-critical and TERF talking points from the beginning, but especially in the UK. But of course, the talking point is always about we're keeping men who just say that they're transgender out of women's spaces like bathrooms, lockers, etc. And they may claim that this does that, but it doesn't. Not really. Because first of all, it is going to force trans men, some of whom look like this, into women's space.
Yeah, trans men are fucking weird too. I'm not gonna lie. The idea of a chick going to a dude is honestly more creepy. And I avoid them. I avoid them because it's weird, it's uncomfortable, and I don't want them around me.
And if you think that that's going to go over all peachy keen, it's not. not for anybody, not for the trans men, not for the gender critical
Detransition.
people, not just for people who are just trying to use the spaces normally, and suddenly somebody with a full beard and who's balding is in there and having to say, I'm sorry, the law says I have to be here, which is the other thing. The scenario that they're always throwing out, that conservatives, gender criticals, and TERFs are always saying, I was like, oh, some guy can just claim that he's trans and just walk on in there. Well, you know what's going to happen now? At least will happen as much as that ever happened, which for the record is almost never.
Lying ass. This lying he, she, goblin will say whatever they have to get their point across. Just lie. Just lie straight up. Cause you're a tranny freak, weirdo. Okay. I'm glad the UK finally got off their ass and did something useful.
But if we're dealing with hypotheticals, let's be upfront. This doesn't fix that problem, because now those same men who want to creep on women that you are convinced trans women actually are.
They are. Let's watch. I want to watch more of this later. Because I don't want to have to sit through the whole.
Way too many of us have lost sight.
I don't want to have to sit through the whole. Let's watch the beginning. Let's skip around. I want to have some fun. Let's turn off the live chat because it's cringe.
Bends toward justice.
Oh, yeah. MLK didn't like trannies either, bro. So it's the wrong dude you're pointing to. Let's start from the beginning, just to have some fun with it. Dislike.
You know, I have been a little bit stressed out with how much stuff is just airing right now. We've got a bunch of stuff I'm reviewing over my secondary channel. We've got new Doctor Who, which puts videos here, which means those are even more work. And I'm still trying to maintain my Saturday schedule. It has been stressful, but honestly, I appreciate it, because it's nice being able to have a Doctor Who video go up and have something fun in between all.
Thank God trannies are getting erased from society. Because this is, I can't imagine not making fun of this dude. You know what I mean? I can't imagine having to pretend. Like, oh yeah. This guy in lipstick and a dress. Oh yeah, that's cool. That's what we're doing. No, it's just I don't want to pretend. It's tiring. I don't want to pretend like this is like normal. It's fucking cringe. It's embarrassing. It's something to be mocked and laughed at. Know what I'm saying?
This nonsense, because next week's not going to be fun either.
Amen. You see this guy? You see him in his intro? That's what he looked like. now he's a tranny. Lamau. And a bunch of nerds next to him. Let's check the list, guys, to see the traits that I was talking about earlier. Oops. Where's the fucking list? There it is. Not this list. On the list, what I've noticed so far is delusion. That's one and always in all trannies. Autism. Socially maladapted. These two especially. These two. Kind of a nerd, kind of dorky, and kind of ugly. That's a trait I noticed in this guy. So he's got these two, and then like 3 more. So he's definitely, it makes sense.
My alternate opening joke that I was considering was
not even kind of a nerd. Look at his fucking background.
Part of the problem with things getting so bad in both the US and the UK at the same time is so much of my lineage is English. I can't even go back to where I came from.
And a Brit. Ugh. And a fucking Eurofag. Who could have guessed?
And be okay. So there you go. You get a 2 for 1 for opening joke? Question mark. But anyways, we're going to talk about what has happened in the UK recently, specifically in regards to a judgment made by the UK Supreme Court in regards to trans people. Now, there's a couple of things I want to be clear about this before I get into it. Firstly, I'm not a lawyer. And more than that, I don't really even know the fundamentals of English law. I know that in many areas, there isn't that much of a difference between UK.
Okay, guys, I'm fucking hungry. I gotta go cook. I've been streaming for fucking hours. And after I'm cooking and doing some other stuff, I'll just come back and continue streaming, you know? I stream every day, so don't worry too much. I'll be here often. You'll get more of these tranny videos. Yeah, I gotta go cook. Like, I'm fucking starving. It's already like 12. Been here since like 9 or like 6. I forget how long I've been sitting here. Anyways, yeah, I'll see you guys later. I'll be on later, so just watch out for that. Follow me on all my platforms, obviously. Whatever platform you prefer, just follow me on there, because I'll continue to stream. I stream on Twitter, Rumble, YouTube, Twitch, Kick, and sometimes Trovo, but almost never. So, you know, follow me on there, and I'll be back later. I gotta fucking go do some other shit. See ya. Bye.